So we've been living out this camper van for 3 weeks. We figured it was time we did a tour of Margie. We've named her Margie. We've rented through Cruise America. It's not a review, it's just a little tour to show you what you can expect from Cruise America. So this is the, I suppose the living room, well the whole thing's a big living room, but this is kind of where we have food, just chill. Got books, newspapers from the Malibu Times, charging station, very important. Little American football I've been trying to learn how to throw. So yeah, this is just where we chill and eat. Above the living room we have 2 big cupboards, so we had to find the biggest cupboard in the van for snacks, which is looking very tragic then. But this
we
was
did
full.
have loads in here, yeah.
Yeah, when we first got the van we went to, was it Walgreens or Walmart? Anyway, some big supermarket. We just filled this up, which was awesome, but we've slowly chipped away at it. This has kept us alive, this stuff's incredible. I don't think you can get this back home.
It's really tasty.
It's really, really good. And the box actually Cheerios, which aren't as good over here for some reason.
No, they taste really
Ironically,
weird.
they actually taste healthier, which is kind of weird.
Didn't think that was
Pistachios, noodles, which we haven't eaten, and they're just gross.
I like
Fruit Loops, but Millie likes them. And in this cupboard over here, we've just got day packs, so what we use every day, and these have already got the stuff we use. So I've got spare batteries, a waterproof, and a bottle of water. That Raven pack, this has been incredible. So yeah, and Millie's got her Osprey hike light. Oh look, disc off.
nice.
Take them for the road. So yeah, that's super handy. So every day we just pull that open and we're good to go. Kitchen, which is a short walk this way. Super basic. Microwave, 3 gas burner, big old sink. And then if we open up the cupboards, this is mainly just bowls, plates, cups, and a small amount of tea bags from back home.
Yorkshire tea.
It's quite hard to find Yorkshire tea. Well, it's impossible to find Yorkshire tea here.
Not,
so yeah,
not sponsored, but tasty.
Yeah. And then we got, quite importantly, this amazing hot chocolate, Silly Cow Farms. Unbelievable. Comes in a glass jar, which is good. Sugar for tea. There's more tea bags as well. So down here we haven't got a lot left because we're leaving today. But we've got some Amy's soups, salt, pepper, olive oil, cute little bear honey. And what's that? Oh, baked beans that I haven't eaten. And some jam from Denny's that we scavenged. Pots and pans. This is just cutlery. So if you're renting from Cruise America, don't worry about cutlery because they've given us way too much. Yeah, more cooking stuff. Or of course, most importantly, to make the tea, little kettle. And this is quite a good little hack as well. We've got these carabiners. We just hook our rubbish bags on there because there's not really a logical place for a bin. So if you spin around, you've got the fridge, lockable fridges so they don't open. I'm not going to open this because it smells like there's a tuna living in there. I'm just not going to open it. It absolutely stinks of fish. I don't know why. I need to speak to them about that. Fridge is fine. You have to try not to open it too much because every time you open it I think it takes like a couple of hours to get back up to temperature, but since we're leaving it doesn't matter. This is looking a bit sad as well. Orange juice, milk, peanut butter, jam, pickles, mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if you ever get sunburnt, that's awesome.
Perfect.
Bit of salsa, loads of water, and of course M&Ms. That'll keep us living. And this is the lovely double bed with it's a weird mattress. It's kind of plasticky, but it's comfy. It's not too bad. Got my wardrobe there, or my little cupboard. All my t-shirts and shirts, underwear, jeans, shorts, trousers and joggers. And we got Millie's shirts, t-shirts, underwear, jeans and leggings. And then this is just a little cubby hole for our packing cubes and down jackets because it gets super cold at night time. Summer hats, socks, all sorts, just storage really. And we've got my hole in the rock.
Definitely recommend going there. We weren't able to film it, but it was absolutely amazing.
So good I bought a cap. But yeah, it was amazing. Look it up. Hole in the rock. Just hangers for jackets.
We have to say we didn't get the sleeping bag with this, we did buy it.
Yeah.
So that might be something to think about.
$25 from Walmart, but it's so warm. We got 2 of them.
It was actually really good, yeah. Much better than what you'd get at home for that price.
Then we've got a a real mixture. This
junk drawer.
Yeah, you've always got to have a junk drawer wherever you are. This one has become sort of a memory drawer, so we've got Grand Canyon, we've got all the places we've been to basically, all the literature, Grand Canyon 3 times for some reason. But yeah, all the national parks and things we bought go in here, so I think we're going to package this up and send some home. And then the bottom drawer is so we've got like, that's junk drawer 2.0 basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we've got the electronics drawer, so it's headphones, Jobies, chargers, sprockets, hard drives, headphones, all that good stuff. So this is the bathroom area, super compact, tiny little sink. This has got all of our daily things in, so deodorants, face creams, hair stuff, Millie's makeup, teeth stuff, basically all the stuff you use every day. Here's an oil. So I just hang my wash bag up here so it's easy to get to. And then down you've got little charging ports as well. And this is the heater, which after about a week of staying here, waking up shivering our butts off, we found this heater, which has been a lifesaver, so yeah, remember that's there. And this is just cleaning stuff, shampoos, toilet paper, just more storage basically. So yeah, that's quite handy. And there's a little switch here, don't know if you can see, but there's little floor lighting.
Fancy.
So yeah, it's quite handy, we haven't used that once. And we have the tiny little toilet, which you can't get into like that, which we thought the door was broken, so you pick it up. And then you have a super small toilet. It's weird because it's quite high up, like I've got quite long legs and even I'm like, on tippy toes, but that's quite high. And then we've got a shower, which I'll be honest with you, we haven't used, because we haven't needed to, because all the campsites have them. And all around the van there's these little vent ports, so you can open them up, and there's a little fan in here as well. You can click on hooks as well, just in case you want to...
Yeah, it's just like a pump toilet, yeah. It's quite easy to use.
Super basic, yeah, it's just a little foot pump. Yeah, bounce on, and it flushes stuff away. So, when we started the trip, we had Jack with us, Millie's brother. He was with us for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And this was his little bed. So we had his little private booth, so these curtains can close all the way up for a little bit of privacy. And then they just velcro up. And so this has become a bit of a storage den, so we've got my sleeping bag, the sleeping bag that Jack left, the guitar I bought in San Francisco. Another one of these vents, little lights, there's charging ports all on the side here. So I remember Jack used to chill up here with his MacBook charging, doing his thing. Got another little window here with ventilation, they're both sides. And then these are our backpacks, they're going to be our life basically for the next year or so. So this is the bed, it's quite a big bed. I would get up there, but it's quite full. It's not as comfortable this, I thought it would be because it was spongy, and also I thought it would be warmer, but I slept on it the other night. I fell asleep when I was editing the video and I woke up with the first bad back of my life, so yeah. Not the comfiest of beds, but it's space. But this can actually, I think it can sleep 6 people. You could probably fit more in, you could actually probably fit 3 people up here easy. But 2, 1 or 2. 2 over there, and then this living room. We haven't actually had to do it, but it does become a bed if you so desire. But yeah. And then there's another little, this is quite handy down here, it's just a little cubby hole. So we just shove our shoes in here. It's actually massive. We've got walking boots, a couple of pairs of trainers and sandals and flip-flops in there. So they go in there, so they're out of the way. And then up here is our, well it's empty at the minute, but it's normally I store my laptop in there. We've got GoPros, charging cables again. It's sort of an everyday electronics cupboard again. And this is where we stored our bread. It's all looking so bare because we're leaving today. But this is normally full of like bagels and loads of bread and stuff. But that's looking sad, we need to throw that out. And next up we've got, this is sort of like the little panel of the van. So you flick the water pump on, and then you've got water pump. It makes a horrible noise, but it's not fair, so I don't know if that's how it's meant to sound, but we've got used to it now. So that's the water pump, and then you can just tap this button and it checks your level. So you've got your battery, got your gas, you got your fresh water, that's the toilet, and this is the wastewater. And then we've got water heater, that takes about 15-20 minutes to get hot. And then you've got the generator, oh, I need to turn it on. You've got the generator, so if we're plugged in at the minute, but if you're not plugged in, hold down start for a couple of seconds and it fires up, and then it logs how many hours you've had it on for. And this is amazing as well, we didn't think about this, we've been baking in the bath, and it's actually got a a little air conditioner. This is where we spent most of our time driving around. It's actually super comfy up here. They're like big armchairs. You've got the armrests. And yeah, it took me a while to get used to all the the parking brake and everything, but I've kind of got used to it now. Just when you flick it on, you've got to do about 3 different things to stop all the alarms beeping, like seatbelt, parking brake, second emergency brake, whatever that is. Little cubby hole where we put all our things we use every day. National Park Pass. This has been amazing as well. So it's normally about between $20–30 to get into a park, but we bought this in Death Valley, and we gave them the receipt for Yosemite, and they took money off. They took the entrance fee for Yosemite off, and Zion or wherever we went. And this is, I think it's about, is it 80? Yeah, they're $80, and that's lasts for a year, and you can go to. There's a ton of national parks, so Yosemite, Zion, Bryce, Grand Canyon. It's got us into all of them. So it doesn't do Monument Valley though, because that's sort of a Navajo run up here. And this, make sure you get one of these as well to hold your phone, because we sort of tried balancing it, but it would only stay up for a couple of seconds. So that was handy. We just got that from, is it Best Buy? Is it Best Buy?
I think so, yeah, Best Buy.
I think it was Best Buy, yeah. We bought this and a little 3 USB charger for our phones. So yeah, so that's the end of the tour. It has been fun on here. There's definitely things I would change. It feels a bit dated. It does feel a bit dated, but yeah, it's done the job and it hasn't broken down. So we've done, how far have we gone? I think we've done about 3,700 miles, I think, in just under 3 weeks. So yeah, it's been good. When I first got in, I was a bit intimidated because I'd never driven anything this big, but you get used to it in time. So, yeah.
Something you can't ignore, so why are you waiting?